I can't do this by myself. I need you, Charlotte. I need you, North Carolina. I need you to knock on some doors. I need you to make some phone calls. I need you to talk to your neighbors. I need you to give me your vote on November 4th. And if you do, I promise you, we will not just win North Carolina, we will win this election, and we will change the country together. Yes, we can! Yes, we can!
Barack Hussein Obama was sworn in as the 44th President of the U.S. on January 28, 2009, son of a black man from Kenya and a white woman from Kansas. What has President Obama done as the first African American to ascend to the highest office in land? Swept into office with charisma and slogans, he had all the answers and spoke eloquently with passion. He promised change you can believe in. He promised an open and transparent government. He pledged to listen to the people and return civility to governing. After 1 year in office, rumor was the man who had all the answers to all that ails us in the campaign has no answers as president. Obama entered office with an overall approval rating of 65%. After just 1 year in office, Obama's approval rating tanked to 46%. Ridiculed by many, the president and his Democratic leadership badly miscalculated their mandate for change. Perception has it they did what they wanted to do instead of what the American people needed to be done. In his defense, the president declared that the recession we faced was the worst since the Great Depression, yet his handling of it was seen as failed. He created a crisis on health care and rammed through generational health care legislations that many say the people did not want or need. Since then, the president has won passage of a number of sweeping pieces. Rachel Maddow discusses a number of them.
Have felt on this show like this administration had hit a milestone achievement, a political milestone that made it worth looking back and considering what they said they would do that they had actually done. One of the times we did it was last June when they passed Wall Street reform, the biggest reform of Wall Street since the Great Depression. We also tried it in December in the lame duck session on the eve of the president signing the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. And on both of those occasions, I remember that segment being kind of a hard segment to produce. And that's because this White House does not brag about its achievements. They do not keep a running list anywhere, at least that I know of. They do not keep a running list of stuff they said they'd do that they actually did. I thought of that again today when we got the news about General Motors. GM, you may recall, very nearly went out of business not that long ago. Only 2 months after he took office, the new president said he would not let General Motors be a casualty of the Great Recession. He decided to have the government step in and take over the company and restructure it and try to bring it back from the dead. Mr. Obama staked his presidency in part on that. NBC News' analysis at the time was, as the GM bailout goes, so goes the Obama presidency. Well, you know how the GM bailout went? It went great. GM today reporting not just a profit, but a nice profit, weighing in at $3.2 billion, billion with a B. GM's North American plants more than doubled their earnings since last year.
Not exactly a president with empty promises. Now, almost 3 years into his presidency, Obama announces,
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda, and a terrorist who's responsible for the murder of thousands of innocent men, women, and children. We quickly learned that the 9/11 attacks were carried out by al-Qaeda, an organization headed by Osama bin Laden, which had openly declared war on the United States and was committed to killing innocents in our country and around the globe. And so we went to war against al-Qaeda to protect our citizens, our friends, and our allies. Over the last 10 years, thanks to the tireless and heroic work of our military and our counterterrorism professionals, we've made great strides in that effort. We've disrupted terrorist attacks and strengthened our homeland defense.
Does it still seem like nothing has changed? You be the judge. For City College News, I'm Denise Florentino.